Hello and welcome, dear viewers. For this hour, we're doing famous places. Yes, we will read an article about a famous place, and then we will discuss the article that we just read, and we will answer some questions and look at some vocabulary as well. And the famous place actually is Stonehenge. Yeah, very well known here in England. Okay, so let's wait for the students to join.
Oh, nice to see you, Bakhjan. How are you?
Nice to see you. I'm fine.
Hello, guys. Welcome back, Rinat.
Hello, Alan. Alan, am I pronouncing your surname Zilin? Is it correct?
No.
Zilin.
Zilic.
Ah, Zilic. Ah, you are from Bosnia. Yeah.
Yeah. We have the popular ich at the back, at the end of that surname.
And finally, Renat at home. Drink home tea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finally at home. So I was a little tired that morning, but now it's okay.
I'm at home too. I'm arrived. I'm arrived half hour ago.
Only half an hour ago. Wow. So you live, yeah, because you live a lot further than Rinat. You live in the south.
Mr. Renat lives near Astana.
13 hours drive? You call that near? Okay.
You just don't know Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is like a very big place.
I know, yeah.
Nice place. So his town is twice far from Astana than mine.
Wow. And Bakhjan, did you also take a bus?
No, he took.
First I travel by train. Then travel travel by taxi because it's later. Bus not going from Almaty to Taldykorgan. I'm from Taldykorgan.
Oh, I see. Wow. So you're close to Kyrgyzstan.
No, what I'm going to home by taxi.
Wow.
6 hours.
Taxi ride.
6 hours take my trip.
Wow.
Or travel.
And how long was the train journey?
From Astana to Almaty, it's about 20 hours.
Wow. Or at least you could. Were you able to sleep? Did you have a cabin?
No, I sleep in train because while I travel.
Oh, so you were able to sleep? Yeah?
I sleep very well and very long, maybe.
That's good. That's why you're all happy and you're able to join us.
No, I'm happy because I'm see my family. I'm at home.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't see family about 12 days.
Oh, so almost 2 weeks.
No, almost 2 weeks.
Rinat, you were the same, right? Or you were less than that?
No, Rinat have it a bit shorter.
Yeah, I think it was shorter than that. Okay. Only a week, Rinat, isn't it? Or maybe less than that.
A week, yeah, approximately a week.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are back home, safe and sound, and with your families. Yeah, I actually, I like traveling, but it depends what kind of transport it is. If it's a long bus journey, or when I was in Egypt, I traveled from Cairo to Sharm el-Sheikh with a bus, and I said to myself, never again. I would never do that again, even though it was about 10 hours, maybe less than 10-hour bus ride. But there were delays, there were traffic, it was traffic, and there was road works and problems, and I had work the next morning.
Of course, I had a chance to take train trip, but I would came later because I have planned to do some things. And if I came earlier, anyway, I have to go to my job tomorrow, not today. So
That's
I
good.
decided it's better to come earlier and to finish some homeworks. That paying your bills and repairing your cars, changing like wheels and etc.
Yeah, it's because winter is coming. It's pretty much there, and you need to get your winter tires sorted.
Yeah. It's today changed.
Have you done it? Yeah.
Yeah, I have done it. So it's a little bit more secure now to drive.
Yeah. Is this the Kia that you bought on the Kia?
Yes, it's Kia. Yeah.
Very good. It's a front wheel drive, isn't it? Not rear wheel drive. It's front.
It's front.
Front wheel drive.
Because the back wheel drive, so how to say, rear wheel drive, it's not so useful in our condition, because when it's icy road, then you can let's say dance a little bit in order to move.
Drift.
So it's better to have this front wheel drive.
Yeah, or even better, all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive.
Yeah, four-wheel drive is always better, but it consumes some more oil, more gas.
Oh, more petrol.
It's not economically beneficial. No, four wheels takes more energy, and then consequently it eats more or consumes more gasoline.
That's interesting. I never thought of it that way, because I have a four-wheel drive vehicle, a car, and I never thought of it that way. I didn't think that it would consume more.
Do you have Toyota or not?
No,
because I know that before I had Mitsubishi, and in this car there were options that you can switch on four-wheel drive or just choose the first,
really? That was good.
two. And you can see the difference between the consuming, gasoline consuming.
Oh.
There are 1 or 2 liters of gasoline is more it consumes if you switch on this four-wheel drive.
Oh, that's interesting. It's good to have that option. I wish I had a car that that has an option to make it more economical and more powerful when you want it to.
And as far as I know, Toyota has this option too.
Yeah.
The Japanese cars, they have this.
Yeah,
Car.
the new ones. I have an Audi. It's a German car, another Audi.
Yeah, German cars. German cars, they don't have, but their engine is very reliable in comparison to the Toyota or Japanese cars.
Yeah, I mean, Japanese cars are very close. I mean, they are Hondas, especially. I was told Hondas are very reliable.
What is the engine volume? Can I say it is correctly worded?
The volume or the size?
Size, yeah, you say.
It's a V8. So it's 4.2 liters.
1.6, 2 or 3.
4.2.
Oh,
It's
I
very.
don't envy you. Yeah, I don't envy you. It's like eating your money then.
Yeah, it is, but I don't drive it all the time. It's just sitting here. Maybe once in a week, on the weekend, I take it out because it's a very powerful car. And I have a small car that I bought for, very affordable, and it's a diesel.
And I would say it's bad if you have like this car, because you can get used to like this power. And when you change for another car whose power is like 1.6, you can feel it like they're like a donkey for you.
Yes,
like
yes,
this car, so.
Yeah, it's a it's a big difference when you jump down from 4.2 to 1.5 or something like that. Yeah. But when it comes to snow, when it snows here, I'm happy because this car is four-wheel drive. It's quattro, so I don't have problem, with it at all. Even if I don't have winter tires, I can still go up hills, no problem. And I see other people struggling, and I wish I could just push them somehow, but it'll damage my car. Yeah. Anyways, all right, guys, let us get started. So, famous places we are discussing today, and Stonehenge is the famous place.
Stonehenge?
Yeah. You never heard of this?
I never heard about this, but I have seen this picture. It's in England.
Yeah.
Or UK. Generally. Yeah, I have heard about this from audio, but I couldn't remember the name. Most probably that I have heard this word, but yeah, I just didn't pay attention for the name.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it and probably read up on it, but maybe
there were done many research works how the stones were arranged perfectly, and one of the options were like this objects from another planets did it. It was one of the mysterious things, I think.
Yeah, one of the mysteries nobody knows. That's what they want us to think. Yeah. But
if I remember the one stone way. Should we say way or weight? Which of them are verb?
Weigh.
Weigh.
Yeah, it weighs.
One stone weighs about 2 tons, if I remember.
Yeah, like a car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We have many of these, or a lot of these mysterious sites around the world where people think, "Oh, how on earth did they build this? Put it together." Yeah. So let's have a look at these questions, and then we'll read a little bit. Yeah. So what do you think it was built for? Let's have a look.
My opinion.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe let's hear from Bakhchan. What do you think it was built for? If you look at this picture. Bakhchan, your microphone is muted. We can't hear you.
No, as I know, it's built in ancient time. I know name this island on Russian, Ostrov Pasky. How on English? This how
Stonehenge. Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. It's my material is stone.
Yeah, that's right. This is what it was supposed to have looked like. This is not a real photo. It's just a digital imagery. This is what it looks like now. This is from the bird's eye view. So any idea what it may have been built for? What's the purpose of this? Renat, what do you think?
In my opinion, this stone hall, how to say, was built for the purpose of organizing some traditional or some customs which is related for burying someone, or maybe it can be work as a place for showing, like for the god, you know how to say it is, for sacrificing to for God, you know, some of.
Yeah, for certain sacrifice that those people used to maybe do.
Like a church, maybe.
Maybe it was like a
Going
temple.
to the God that you respect, or I don't know, you believe.
I know two versions about these buildings. First of all, it's just signal for alien who visited our Earth.
Okay.
Second version, in this island, it lives giant people.
Okay.
Who's building this for show out. So my building more bigger than else.
Right, and mainly to show off, perhaps.
No, not that, like gentamania. And building was stopping at where on this island finished trees. For transportation, using wood, not like not like materials, not like transportation.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what it is. They have two different opinions on who actually put these stones there and what the purpose is. But let's have a look what our article says. Let's go back to the article. Okay.
I want to ask you, science explanation.
Sorry, what's your question? You want to ask me if it's a scientific? What's the scientific explanation?
Do you know the scientific explanation?
The scientific explanation. Yeah, well, Personally, I'm not 100% sure, but in this article here that we're going to read now, it explains it there a little bit. So
No, I just ask you as a man who maybe know.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I've never actually read up on this myself in detail. So personally, I mean, if you were to ask me who put this up, or who put it there and put it together, you know, I don't think it was done by aliens. I think it was done by humans, and they just had a master plan of how to do it, and they they used some form of or some technique to get him here, and they had.
As far as I know, in the near district there weren't any stones, so the builders, they bring these big stones from like far, from the far.
Yep.
That's why it is. It takes so very huge interest how these ancient people, not using car or any other things, can bring them here from far destination.
Yeah, very good point. That's the other mystery. How did they get these stones here when there aren't any stones like these in that area?
Not saying about the mass of these stones.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay, so let's not shoot arrows in the sky. Let's find out. Let's have a look at this article. Why does it increase it so much? All right, so Bachchan, could you start reading, please, from the top?
Stonehenge. Stonehenge is an ancient monument that is located on Salisbury. Yeah? Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, South England. The United Nations declared it World Heritage site in 1968.
86.
Oh, 86. Stonehenge was built in 3 phases, beginning over 5,000 years ago. About 3100. What's BC? I didn't know. I don't know.
BC. What does that mean, Rinat?
Maybe it after arrow. Yes, after I.
There is. Yeah, we have. I don't know if Rinat knows or not. We have AD and BD. Sorry, BC. BC stands for before Christ. Yeah, B stands for before, C for Christ, and then we have
capitalized. As far as I know, BC.
Yeah, it should be capitalized, or you can even have full stop after B and another full stop after C. Yeah. Usually it's capitalized. Yeah.
Several logs were placed on the end in circle and surrounded by wide ditch. Archaeologists believe that the ditch was dug using animal antlers. About 2500 BC, it was rebuilt with stones called blue stones from South Wales, over 245 miles away. These stones catch
these stones each.
Each it's the first first letter I see like
Yeah, looks like C. Yeah, you're right.
Weighing, yes?
Yeah, weighing.
Weighing 4 to 5 tons were likely dragged to the sea, placed on large rafts and floated down the coast and then upriver. From there, they were dragged overland to Salisbury Plain.
Excellent. Well read. Thank you very much. So there you go. We know it's where they got it from. Yeah.
What Renat asks about weight. What this I see answer on this question. From 4 to 5 tons. It may be each stone. Yeah.
Yeah. These stones each weighing. So it's double than what Rinat said. Rinat, I think he said 2 tons. So it's 4 to 5 tons. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, let's continue. Rinat, could you continue from here, please?
Okay, about 203,000 before Christmas, the blue stones were rearranged and even bigger stones, some weighing up to 45 tons, were brought from 20 miles away. 30 massive sandstones, each about 13 feet high, were stood on the end, about 3 to 4 feet apart in the large circle. Heavy rectangular stones were placed on top of them and fitted together using woodworking methods. This continuous circle of stone around the top makes Stonehenge special. Modern scientists believe that 3 different groups of prehistoric people built Stonehenge. Yes, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
It was a tremendous engineering achievement, and thousands of people would have worked on it. No one knows why Stonehenge was built in Salisbury Plain, or for what purpose. It may have been a temple or place to watch the movement of the sun and stars, or a burial place for high-ranking people, or all three. Hundreds of burial mounds surround it. Today only about half of the original monument exists. In later centuries, many of the stones were used to build homes or roads. People continued to chip off parts of the stones until into the 1970s. To stop the damage since 1978, Stonehenge can only be viewed from a distance.
Okay. Yeah, so people actually not allowed to go too close to it now. All right.
That people were we like have permission to view. I think nowadays they can go there, yeah?
Yeah. It's saying here that only half of the original monuments still exist, and in later centuries, many of the stones were used to build homes. Huh? Yeah, because people, they continue to chip off parts, you know, of the stone until the 1970s. So they stopped that. So you can't actually.
I think people have a opportunity to go there, look at the viewing from a distance.
No, you can go there, but I think there's like a barrier, and people can't go through that barrier or over that barrier. I think there's like a trench or a ditch maybe that's dug around it, so people don't go and over and touch the stone, because people were, you know, chipping it off on purpose and taking it with them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So till today, that's what's been done. All right. Let's look at these statements here. Tell me if they're true or false. Let's see how good your comprehension skills are again. So number 1. Rinat.
Number 1. Stonehenge was built in 3 phases over a period of about 800 years. I reckon this statement is wrong. Maybe the first part was correct, that Stonehenge was built in 3 phases. But it started about 5,000 years ago, and it's more than 800 years for even if you will decide divide it by 3 phases.
Okay.
Or approximately, let's say 800 multiplied by 3, it is 2040. So it starts from 5,000 years before, and they were mentioned about 2500 BC. So yeah, I think after calculation, I would decide that this statement is true.
Okay, yeah, it's true. Yeah, not false. It's gonna be true. So they're saying it was built in 3 phases. That's correct. Over a period of about 800 years. And here, what are they saying?
Yeah, at first glance, 800 years seemed to me very small, like very, how to say in English, very not small, very
short period.
very short, yeah, short period. But when you multiply by 3, it's quite a long period. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's correct then. Yeah, it's true. All right, number 2, Bahcan.
Wood was used to build the circle on the in the first phase. In text, I didn't remember that when I read something about wood.
So you don't remember anything about them stating anything about wood? Renat, do you remember?
Yes. I think the wood. Can you again open this question?
Yeah.
Wood was used to build the circle in the first place. This statement was wrong. Is wrong because wood was used to build, of course, this let's say temple, or but it was just helping to build this, but wasn't the main material.
What's a log? Saying here, several logs were placed on end in a circle.
Yeah.
What's a log?
I can guess it's wood.
Yeah, it's wood.
It's wood. No, I didn't this word.
You haven't heard this word before?
3,100 before Christmas. It started 5,000 years ago. Do you remember?
Sorry? 5,000 years ago.
Yeah, it started 5,000 years ago, and they just used wood only in 3,100 before Christmas. And the question was, what was it used before?
Yeah. So wood was used to build the circle in the first phase. Okay. Hold on, is that actual? No. To build the circle. Alright, let's have a look if this is what they say. It's saying that it's a true statement, so
were placed on end in circle and surrounded by white ditch. This nothing about
I presume that this is talking about the first stage, even though keep in mind, don't get mixed up with these dates. They're saying over 5,000 years ago. Now 3,100 BC is actually 5,000 years ago. Yeah, because we're now in year 2000. Do you understand? Because 2,000 plus 3,100 is about 5,000. Because this date, or this amount here, is before Christ. So before our calendar. Our calendar, we are now in 2000. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the difference. And this was the first stage. So yeah, several logs were placed. So logs, it's actually a tree. You know, when you cut the tree down, the main, the tree itself, you use logs for it. Okay, let's have a look at the next stage. What do they say? Renat, number 3.
In the second phase, stones from the nearby area were used. I'm sure that this statement is wrong, because in the second phase, which started about 2300 or 500 before Christmas, they were brought blue stones, so I forgot,
Blue stones,
yeah. Blue stones, which came from Scotland, yeah.
South Wales.
South Wales, yeah. So it is a wrong statement.
That's correct, yeah. Well done. So it's a wrong statement. All right, Bachchan, number 4.
Так, number 4. Stonehenge may have been a place for people to pray. Yes, this is true.
You think it's true? Let's have a look.
Yeah, because there were mentions that Stonehenge may have been, maybe, or most probably, have been used for like a burial place or temple. If it's temple, then in our understanding, temple is place for praying.
Yeah, exactly. So that's true, yeah. Yeah, so temple we understand as where monks usually go and pray.
Yeah.
And the last one?
Many of the original stones have been removed. This statement is true because till 1917, when they make this Stonehenge as a world site something, these Stonehenge weren't weren't secure from outside people, and the people who are living near to this Stonehenge used some of their parts of stones for their own buildings.
Yeah, to build their own homes. Very good. All right, excellent.
What is the name of this?
Stonehenge. Stonehenge.
No, I mean organization of this world site something.
What's it called? You mean World Heritage, the UNESCO. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's do the next activity here. Right. So let's choose the right words with the closest meaning to the underlined words in the following sentences. So maybe I'll make it a bit bigger for you. It's too big. Okay, Bachchan, could you do the first one, please?
Stonehenge was built in 3 phases. Phases.
Yeah.
Phases is mean sta 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 uh, stages maybe.
Yes, it's correct. Stages.
Uh-huh.
Phases. And we pronounce this, don't, because if you say faces with an S,
No,
it sounds like faces, you know, the face.
no, это in physics, we meet this consent. Это what we call face. Instead of face is это my my face.
Yeah, my face. Just keep in mind that, you know, this S actually sounds like a Z. Phase, so phases, okay?
It must be phases, yes?
Yes, phases.
Phases. Yes.
All right, good. So it's stage or stages. Good. Number 2, Rinat.
Several logs were placed on the end of a circle. So here in this example, instead of logs, we can use cut pieces of trees.
Very good. Yeah, that's what logs are.
Or cut pieces of trees.
So cut pieces or pieces of trees that were cut. Okay, number 3. Bahchan?
Dug 3. A ditch was dug using animal antlers. No, I don't know this words. Maybe I find out.
So this is new for you.
I mean, it maybe but Borns.
Horns, yeah, it's definitely.
Horns.
B, it's horns.
Horns.
I'll give you the image. See here. Here's a link in the chat of what antlers are.
No, that I know feet. I know skins. I don't know horns. That's why I suppose maybe this.
Okay, this is what it is. I'll show it to you. Deer
Yes.
antlers. The horns of a deer, yeah? Deer antlers. Another one is a small one. Yeah? Okay. Alright, let's do the next one. Number 4.
Each weighing 4 to 5 tons were dragged to the sea. Were dragged to the sea.
What's dragged mean here?
Pulled along? Pull it. Because I'm just thinking it is not from the sea, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
Then it's pulled along.
Very good. Pulled along. Dragged. When you're dragging something, you're pulling it along. You're not really carrying it. It's dragging on the ground. So they were dragged on the land to the sea. And then they used ships or boats or whatever they had to transport it on sea. Number 5.
30 massive sandstones, each about 13 feet high, were stood on end in the large circle. This may be massive. It's sooner huge, maybe.
Yes, massive means huge, yeah. When something is really big, huge. Okay.
huge. I know that really. I would massive. I met first.
Oh, so this is another first one for you. First time you come across it. That's good. So massive, when something is, oh, for example, he has a massive house. It's massive. It's a mansion. It's like a castle or very big house. All right, and the last one, Rinat?
30 massive sandstones were stood on end in a large circle.
Stood on end. What does that mean?
Stood on end, placed upright.
Yeah, very good. Placed upright. Standing. Yeah, vertically. All right, very good. Let's move on to the vocabulary. Hopefully,
We have new student.
yeah. Elena is joined. Hello, Elena. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Hello, guys.
Hi. Good to see you. You're a bit late, but it's always good to still see you in class.
Yes.
We just read an article about Stonehenge. Do you know Stonehenge?
Yes, I know. It's one of most popular place in the world, and it's favorite for my daughter.
Oh, your daughter likes it. That's nice.
Historical girl.
Oh, she loves history. That's good. Yeah. So we just read an article about that, and now we're doing the vocabulary. So could you do the first one for us, please? See if you can match the first one.
Ancient.
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 Ancient. Можливо, cut off, break a piece off, maybe? No?
No. So this is the first time you've come across this word, yeah? You haven't heard it before? You don't know this word, yeah? Does anyone know what ancient means?
That ancient is a first or earliest.
No.
No?
No.
No. Ancient is the elder, and elder.
Yeah, something old. Rinat?
Yes.
Which one is it?
Actually, this one, it's old, very old.
Yeah, very old. It's right here, yeah? Something from
long ago.
A long time ago, an ancient structure or building or ancient book that has been preserved, an ancient monument.
I fear the words from long ago. It will be very old. I find out.
Yes. Yeah. So from long ago, that's definitely something very old. Okay, let's do the next one. Bahchan?
Monument.
Good, monument.
Monument. It may be a building, structure, or statue built in memory of something or someone.
Excellent. That's the one. It's M. Very good. Could you use this sentence now and give me use this word and make a sentence, please?
No, in our country and in even my town, we have monuments about our that who's attend to World War monuments.
Okay, good. So you have many monuments in your country.
No.
Yeah, from World War II, did you say?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Yes, good. All right, good sentence. Do that number 3.
Ditch. Ditch is a narrow channel dug in the ground. In ancient times, in order to make secure the city, people used to make ditch around. People used to dig around their city ditch.
A ditch.
A ditch.
Mm-hmm. Very good. They used to dig a ditch around the city to prevent other enemies from coming in and attacking them. Very good. Now, ditch can also be a verb. Do you know what it means as a verb?
To duck?
No, to ditch something.
Ah, ditch is, in my opinion, to go hunting.
No.
No? No. Can you give one example?
Okay, you don't need this watch. It's too old. Just ditch it.
Skip it, like.
Not skip it. Get rid of it.
Throw it.
Yeah, throw it away, discard, get rid of it.
Okay.
So throw it away. So ditch this, anything. Ditch this boyfriend. Okay. You can even say it as this boyfriend of yours, he's not good for you, Michelle. Why don't you ditch him? Yeah, so she should break up with this boy, for example. You can use it in that context. All right, 4, Elena.
Likely, we say likely when something done very well, maybe. Okay. Likely.
No.
Sympathetic. No?
No, it's
Done very well.
Likely.
When something is likely,
Likely.
it is something is likely to happen.
Likely is probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I'm teach on math, and I very often use likely because I know.
yeah. Or what's the likelihood of this happening? In mathematics, we say this. What's the probability of this happening? What's the likelihood of this happening? So they go hand in hand. Okay, Bakhjan, do 5 for us.
Raft. What this word is unknown me.
Unknown to you? Who knows? What's a raft?
I don't know too.
Rinat, do you know?
Raft, it's like a flat. Let me find it here.
It's a noun, right?
Yeah, it's a noun.
And what does it do? It floats.
Yeah, J, a flat structure for moving things on water.
Good. Usually when you have, they tie together logs, pieces of wood, and that floats on the water and it becomes a raft. So this is probably what the people used to transport the big blue stones.
Ancient float.
Pardon?
A raft is like an ancient float.
An ancient float.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
maybe ancient transportation by water, by sea.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but we wouldn't say float is a verb here. Okay, Rinat? So to float means it's a verb. An ancient or a raft is an ancient way of transporting things. You know, it's an ancient thing that was used for transporting things. All right. And float, Rinat?
Float. It's to float. It's verb. Move on water.
Yep.
L.
To move on water. Yeah, when we use a raft floats on water. Yeah. Okay, so we have quite a few more to do here. We've got another 7. So we won't have the time to finish them. So what we'll do, I'll give you the link for this as always, and you can see if you can finish it off yourselves. And so you can get some practice. Because I know a lot of these words are new for you. Perhaps ditch, raft, float, mound, chip. Yeah, these are all pretty new. All right, so let me see if I can give you any questions at all.
No question.
All right,
famous. Okay, bye.
Okay, you have to go. See you later, Rinat.
Bye.
And for the others, just let me get this for you. Famous places. All right, sorry, my computer's a bit slow. Okay, here it is. I've added the link in the chat. Click on it, download it, and save it to your computer so you can practice it. Okay, thank you very much for joining, guys. I hope you have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Goodbye, see you later.
No problem. See you later, guys. Take care.
Thank you.